Hey, Lindsay Lou.
No, they're not for Lindsay either. Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah. No, they're for Emma. Yeah, they're for Emma, Jack.
Yeah. How old is Emma, Jack? 3? How's that 3, Jack? You're 3.
6.
Emma's 6.
Oh, I got twisty candles.
You got twisty candles. Right, ready, girls? Get your voices together. La 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 la. You ready? I want to hear some. All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emma. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! How does it go? Stand up, stand up, stand up and take a bow, wow, wow. Stand up, stand up, stand up and take a bow, wow, wow. Hey, where's your bow? These are funky candles.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to know who everybody.
Stop.
What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle. What's your name? Valerie.
Madison.
Madison.
Ellie.
Emily.
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Oh, let me get over here.
I'm Rory.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Elton.
Allison. Bridget. What's your name?
Emma.
Emma.
Jack, say your name.
Jack and Snack.
Well, let me see the kitty cake.
Kitty cake. And
It's a Hello Kitty birthday party.
Hello, kitty birthday party.
Okay.
Jack is
Hi, Jack. Hey, is the red light on you? Okay, hey, Jack.
This is Jack.
And
Jack
who else are
Stone.
you,
How
Jack?
old is Jack? 4, 2, 3.
Yeah, 3.
And who do you got in your hand? Who?
Gumby,
You can't hear ya.
This is not mine.
That's not yours? Are you having fun with Waddy today?
Yeah, we got play with these.
You've been playing with the cars?
Yeah.
What else you been doing? No touching the tree, though.
Yeah. I've been telling him that all day. Whose birthday is it today, Jack?
Emma's right.
Here, let me get another plate. Oh, you know what?
What do you want to do?
Rory.
I want to play cards.
You want to play cars?
I will get a couple. No, I'm gonna make Emily go.
Yeah, Daddy wants to play cars with you.
Woohoo!
20. Okay. Now, Emma, when I say that, when I say, no, Rory, wait till you hear, Emma, Emma's gonna run down, Emma, you're gonna start right here, and when I say, in today's episode, when I finish saying everything, you start running down the stairs as fast as you can, okay? Make lots of noise going down, okay?
Then I run over and...
But not right. First, we gotta set up the piano.
On today's episode of Naturalist Net, we'll be looking for the missing link, which have supposedly have broken into this house.
Look, there goes Sam!
We better keep our distance. We don't want to bite us with those teeth. With rabies.
Emma, you punch him.
I did.
Rory, you have to be looking.
On today's episode of Naturalist Net, we'll be looking for the missing link, which have supposedly have broken into this house.
Emma!
Hi, on today's episode of Naturalist Net, we'll be looking for the missing link, which have supposedly have broken into this house.
Look, there goes now.
You better keep away. We don't want it to bite us with those teeth. You might have rabies. This looks like pork and beef. There's some monster dude.
Hello?
That looks like some
How
poop.
do we reset the security system? 'Cause I can't
Yep,
remember.
monster poop. On today's episode of Naturalist Net, we'll be looking for the missing link, which is supposedly have broken into this house. Look, there it goes now! You better keep away. We don't want it to bite us with those sharp teeth. It might have rabies.
Looks like the monster had that.
Yeah. Right, I thought so too. I thought so too.
Tastes like pork and beef. Looks like the monster likes pizza, apples, and cake. And there's already some big piece missing.
Okay.
Side and swings out the other side. And he's
Emma?
holding on for dear life.
And it's
Who are
like
you
the
here to
monster
see?
knocked them.
Yeah.
Santa?
Okay.
Great. Merry Christmas. Who's next? Should I be up here or you want to be here? How about up on that lead there? There we go. Okay. There we go. And your name is what? Emma? And you have glasses just like Santa, don't you? And how old are you, Emma? In what grade?
How old are you?
You're 6. She just corrected that. You're 6, huh? I put you in high school? What grade? What do you like to do best in kindergarten, Emma? You'll do the choices, okay. Now the next, you want to sit down here, dear? Sit down right there. So, let's see. So have you been good? You been good this year? Tell me about being good. Anybody want to sing? Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright.
What it is to ride and sing a sing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. There's our enthusiastic child over there. Rory. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Can you go slow?
Anyway, look at that. Look at that. Anything? No, you list for Christmas.
Oh, drawing a blank, huh?
It's called Santa Block. Everybody's block. Make some okay. What else?
Some proof notes.
After they talk, anything else? Sorry. Good list. Candy cane, okay?
Roar?
you
Say
go
what
see
you say.
Santa?
When you get a chance, we'll have you sign the gift.
No.
You're very well.
What?
How you other guys doing?
Are you guys all set? Boys, you want to see talk to Santa?
What's your subject, favorite subject
Still
in
on
school?
it.
And saw a train standing perfectly still in front of my house.
Hi, Dad.
It was wrapped in an apron of steam. Snowflakes fell lightly around it. A conductor stood at the door. Because every time you move it, it's going back in front of the words. There you go. A conductor stood at the open door of one of the cars. He took a large pocket watch from his vest, then looked up at my window. I put on my slippers and robe. I tiptoed downstairs and out the door. "All aboard!" the conductor cried out. I ran up to him. "Well," he said, "are you coming?" "Where?" I asked. "Why, to the North Pole, of course," was his answer. "This is the Polar Express." I took his outstretched hand, and he pulled me aboard. The train was filled with other children, all in their pajamas and nightgowns. We sang Christmas carols and ate candies with nougat centers as white as snow.
Why did it all in the jammies?
Because they came in the middle of the night. The train came in the middle of the night. We drank hot cocoa as thick and as rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, the lights of towns and villages flickered in the distance as a Polar Express raced northward. Soon there were no more lights to be seen. We traveled through cold, dark forests, where lean wolves roamed and white-tailed rabbits hid from our train as it thundered through the quiet wilderness. This is going to be good footage someday. We climbed mountains so high it seemed as if we could scrape the moon, but the Polar Express never slowed down.
Short at a graduation.
Faster and faster we ran along, rolling over peaks and through valleys like a car on a roller coaster. See it up there?
Mom, show it on a graduation day.
I didn't see it up there.
See the train? Well, that's because you're doing your gymnastics next to me.
Hey, Santa pollutes. Santa pollutes right there. There's Santa pollutes.
The mountain turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered plains. We crossed a barren desert of ice, the great polar ice cap. Lights appeared in the distance. They looked like the lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. "There," said the conductor, "is the North Pole." The North Pole, it was a huge city standing alone at the top of the world, filled with factories where every Christmas toy was made. At first we saw no elves. They are gathering at the center of the city, the conductor told us. That is where Santa will give the first gift of Christmas. Who receives the first gift, we all asked. The conductor asked. He will choose one of you. "Look," shouted one of the children, "the elves." Outside, we saw hundreds of elves. See all the elves, Emma? Those are all elves. As our train drew closer to the center of the North Pole, we slowed to a crawl. So crowded were the streets with Santa's helpers. When the Polar Express could go no farther, we stopped and the conductor let us outside. "You are not paying a bit of attention here. It's time for you to go to bed." "Well, let's calm down." We pressed through the crowd to the edge of a large open circle. In front of us stood Santa's sleigh. The reindeer were excited. They pranced and paced, ringing the silver sleigh bells that hung from their harnesses. It was a magical sound like nothing I'd ever heard. Well, it's because you're not listening. You're sitting here, wiggling, humming. Okay? It was a magical sound like nothing I'd ever heard. Across the circle, the elves moved apart, and Santa Claus appeared. The elves cheered wildly. He marched over to us and pointed to me and said, "Let's have this fellow here." He jumped into the sleigh. The conductor handed me up. I sat on Santa's knee, and he asked, "Now, what would you like for Christmas?" I knew that I could have any gift I could imagine, but the thing I wanted most for Christmas was not inside Santa's giant bag. What I wanted more than anything was one silver bell from Santa's sleigh. When I asked, Santa smiled. Then he gave me a hug and told an elf to cut a bell from a reindeer's harness. The elf tossed it up to Santa. He stood, holding the bell high above him, and called out, "The first gift of Christmas!"
A clock struck midnight as the elves roared their approval.
Mom, look. There's the missing bell.
Oh, yeah. Santa handed the bell to me, and I put it in my bathrobe pocket. The conductor helped me down from the sleigh. Santa shouted out the reindeers' names and cracked his whip. His team charged forward and climbed into the air. Santa circled once above us, then disappeared into the cold, dark polar sky. As soon as we were back inside the Polar Express, the other children asked to see the bell. I reached into my pocket, but the only thing I felt was a hole. I had lost the silver bell from Santa's sleigh. "Let's hurry outside and look for it," one of the children said. But the train gave a sudden lurch and started moving. We were on our way home. It broke my heart to lose the bell. When the train reached my house, I sadly left the other children. I stood at my doorway and waved goodbye. The conductor said something from the moving train, but I couldn't hear him. "What?" I yelled out. He cupped his hands around his mouth. "Merry Christmas!" he shouted. The Polar Express let out a loud blast from his whistle and sped away.
Mom, you want Merry Christmas!
And I cut like this. "Merry Christmas."
Why?
Because he cupped his hands around his mouth.
Merry Christmas.
On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened our presents. When it looked as if everything had been unwrapped, Sarah found one last small box behind the tree. It had my name on it. Inside was the silver bell. There was a note. "Found this on the seat of my sleigh. Fix that hole in your pocket. Signed, Mr. C." Who's Mr. C?
Cookie Monster Santa. He wants a Santa.
Mr. Claus.
I shook the bell. It made the most beautiful sound my sister and I had ever heard. But my mother said, "Oh, that's too bad." "Yes," said my father. "It's broken." When I'd shaken the bell, my parents had not heard a sound. At one time, most of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found one Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound.
Why?
Though I've grown old, the bell still
What-
rings
what-
for me, as it does for all who
Does it-
listen.
He was,
You can hear it when you truly believe in Santa Claus.
he does.
He does.
So you can hear it.
Yeah, and his sister can't hear it anymore.
See if he can see it.
What do you think?
What's the next for Christmas?
Maybe for Christmas?
Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Is that a good book?
Yeah.
Okay, Carol, this is my arm. Christmas. Went all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Nah.
Not even a mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their beds,
The.
while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
Where's the hat?
My hands on their heads.
No, where's the hat? Is right here?
Cap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles as coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his path. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his
What
head
did Santa get?
like a wreath.
What
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of
Jenny.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a
Whistle.
and away they all flew like the down of a
Thistle.
whistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas,
And all
To all-
tonight,
and to all good
girls and boys.
good night."
Mom, did you ever notice the whole thing was like a poem?
I did. It's a fun poem, isn't it? Okay, good night. Give me a kiss.
Christmas stocking.
Wait! Roddy's reading a note from Santa. Okay, what's it say? Loud and clear.
Dear Waddy, Rory, and Emma, you have all been wonderful children. This year, remember to be nice to each other. Wednesday,
Wednesday?
I think so.
Let me see.
I can't tell. Wednesday's
Every day, or Wednesday, it could be either one.
That's not an E, that's so W, Dad.
It's an E, every day.
What about the letter
Let me
before
see
it?
why.
Does it make sense in a sentence?
Yes,
Okay.
every day. Don't get your mom. Don't
Forget?
forget your mom and dad. They love you. They very much. Rory, you and
You are right? You are... I don't know.
UGT.
Send you back to school.
UGT.
You are right. It is.
That's not right. It's a U. You are right. Read it. It is better to give than it is to
Receive. It's gotta be received. 'cause it-
reindeer on the food.
Good job, Emma. Thanks for telling me about the
Emma, Santa just said...
life garden. Waddy, enjoy a number.
See all the
The
food.
magic of the
Remember.
Remember the magic of Christmas. Love, SG.
What, Emma, what happened to the reindeer food?
There's a little bit left.
Wow.
Come on.
Any reindeer poop?
Oh, I got one here, man. It will fit on my.
I'll get yours.
Oh, take. Cool. Okay, so
What do you get, Rory?
I don't know yet.
You guys should wait. Daddy's not even over here.
draw something.
I got zipper pull watches.
Oh, what do? You put it on your jacket or something?
I got a golf glove.
What is it, Emma? A scrubby?
Yeah.
You got a golf ball?
Yep,
Let me
golf
see.
glove.
Oh, cool. Who's it from, Rory?
Santa.
Okay, now I see Waddy. Hello, Waddy.
What'd you get, Waddy?
What'd you get?
A book.
Which one?
Long
What is it?
page.
Is it? You don't have that one, do you? Brian got the same ones.
Yeah, I know.
Rory, can you move the plastic bag so I can see your cute little face? There. And how's Daddy doing here?
Great. Merry Christmas.
Why could you get mine that
What are you doing over here, Em?
Me and Rory got two secret Xbox. You got us Xbox? Oh, Mom, you got us. I knew it. That's Xbox in the kids' box.
Why don't you bring out Emma's big present for her to open? Pete, it's in the bedroom. Emma, you okay?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have DVD though. That's what Shelly we do.
Michelle, there you go.
Yeah.
Let her do it.
I'm just holding it with that. Whoa!
Oh, lay it flat, Emma.
An Xbox!
Ooh, jeez.
And it's Emma's!
It's everybody's.
And there's two things, and it's Star Wars and Tetris World. I didn't care.
Yeah, it's everybody's, Emma. We just thought we'd drive the boys crazy because they really want Xbox.
Okay, can we open this and
Kit got a new